we've had a lot of really tough matchups over time against them previous to me and since we've been here. So, we got to have a really good week of practice, do a really good job in all areas, and especially what sounds like might be rainy weather as well on the road. So this will be a really good challenge for us, one we're excited about.
Questions?
Lane, obviously, Pupal previously played at Arkansas, and you saw him a couple of times. Just what about him, playing-wise, personality-wise, made you want to bring him aboard?
I just thought he was so physical and played so hard. And actually in our game, felt there was a difference. He got hurt in our game against them a year ago and just felt like it was a difference when he was in there, a difference maker. And and he's been great for us. So love the energy he plays with. Discussed it today. He's got to make better decisions right at the end on these penalties, but plays really hard and is a great teammate.
Lane, looking at Arkansas's offense, dual threat quarterback, the first one that you guys have seen in conference, 314 through the air and then almost had 100 yards on the ground. How are you guys preparing for the Arkansas offense under Bobby Petrino?
Yeah, we got to do a great job containing him. This guy's as talented and long as they come, and so we're gonna have to do whatever he tries to do, rush really well and contain him and have a really good plan. And Coach Petrino for a long time has done a great job on offense and given people a lot of problems. We played him last year and he did a good job against us. So like I said, this is a really well coached team all around. They made major defensive improvements in year one a year ago with their new defensive staff, and they're doing a great job.
You kind of touched on it there, but because on the flip side of that previous question, looking at them defensively, knowing what you know about them, what ways do you feel like they'll provide y'all the biggest challenge on the defensive side of the ball?
I think they're big up front. I think they're really physical. They plugged in some portal guys at linebacker and DB that are doing a really good job for them, and I think they always play tough. I think even playing them at Alabama, they seem to even play tougher at home down there, and so we're going to have to play really well.
Have you ever gone against Bobby Petrino's offense, and if so, what are the kind of the characteristics of it?
Well, we did last year. So he just does a really good job of play actions and coaches the quarterbacks really well. And like you could see their improvement at A&M, just in 1 year, and now what they've done this year already with him.
Did anything new or different jump out to you from evaluating the tape that you maybe didn't catch quite away from the OU game?
I thought Jackson played really well. Was really accurate with the ball, especially without his, probably the best receiver in the country not playing. So I thought he played really well, and I thought we pass protected well against a defense that has a great rusher. And I thought we settled down on defense with the new play caller early, and they kind of ran a lot of tricky type of stuff and kind of took a lot of different shots that way. And then we settled down and played great defense in the second half. And I think after rewatching it too, that's a good win, and I told our guys today, don't let people outside of this room steal your joy about winning in the SEC, especially by 2 scores and dominating a second half. So it's kind of the world we live in around here now, and people have these expectations that you got to win by so many points, and I think that's probably happens at a lot of places with playoffs and all the fan excitement about that, and not just do you win, but how much do you win by. So I want our guys to make sure that they understand when you win in this conference and you win by 2 scores and play a dominant half like that, there's things to work on, but also, enjoy it too, or you just kind of end up winning and being miserable.
And they just announced November 9th kickoffs, 2:30 for y'all against Georgia. So you got 2 morning, 2 afternoon kicks left. From your perspective or coaching perspective, is there any advantage at all to playing day to tonight kickoffs? Yeah,
I think that's proven over time in NFL and college. playing at night in electric atmospheres is a home field advantage, and tough when you got to do that as a opposing team. So that's been proven for a long time. And so who won at night? LSU gets to play at night again, I guess. Shocker. So that's 2 for 2 for them. It is an advantage. I feel bad for our fans, to not have one night conference game. Is really unfortunate for them, and so whatever. It's just really disappointing, but it is what it is.
And I don't imagine you can go into too much detail, but are you able to provide a general update a couple days later? Is Dr. Luber doing better, and have you talked to him at all?
He is. He's doing much better, and that's obviously awesome. He's a integral part of our program, but just a great person in the community, and helps so many. So that's awesome.
Lane, we kind of saw an updated offensive line group out there. Just your thoughts on their performance, and what do you think is next, and how does that group going to look in the future?
Yeah, like I said, I think the pass pro is really good. The the one sack that really is Jackson's fault. And one penalty when that had really been an issue, especially on the right side. So that was good to see. But we got to run block better, and that's everybody. We're not run blocking very well at receiver and tight end right now, which is discouraging because that's something over our years of being here that we've done really well, and that's disappointing.
So, Coach, that was my next question. I know you can't be happy with the run game as of last Saturday. Was that more of how they were scheming us defensively, or we're just not getting it done?
Yeah, I kind of beat you to that. That they do a good job. They stop a lot of people in running, and people that are disappointed in the amount of points we scored and stuff, go look at, everybody this year playing against them when they're not giving it away on offense, So, but that being said too, like I said, we didn't block very well at tight end and receiver, on top of, at times not doing well up front. So that's a really bad combination against a really good run defense.
But you're intentional in recruiting to get the defensive front deeper and quality depth, and obviously it looked like it made a difference with Oklahoma. Has that been a significant advantage this year?
Yeah, it really has. You would know better than anybody, but I doubt it's ever been like that here. With backups that can come in and play like that, and 10 sacks, and so that was really a focus, and a lot of it's portal, some of it's Mississippi high school kids that are doing a really good job. So that's really great to have and be able to rotate those guys in and be able to stay fresh in the game is why you see, before maybe we had a good D-line, but you wouldn't have been able to have 6 fourth quarter sacks. They've just been tired, especially because the snap counts were way up there against a tempo offense. So that was great to have. And it allows you, we end up playing, this is now 2 games, this in South Carolina, and we play a little different in the fourth quarter than what our people are used to seeing, because we do want to take some time. We do want to be safer in our play calls because we want to win the game. We're not trying to cover the spread. So, and when you look at that team, the way you lose that game, which someone else did, is being ahead and throwing the ball, and now there's a pick 6 against them, and they're losing at home. So I know it wasn't necessarily exciting, maybe the way we played in fourth quarter on offense, but also some of that comes with it when your defense is playing that well, and when you slow down, we tend to be less productive.
Any other questions for Coach? Can't remember if you specified or not, so I apologize if you did. But was Nolan medically cleared for the second half, and do you feel good about him playing this weekend?
I don't know yet. All we did was walk through. But, he said he was, not able to go back in. So hopefully he'll be better this week.
And how much have you seen Perkins kind of develop this season?
Yeah, I think
compared to last year?
Perkins has done an amazing job. I think he played 80 snaps, 81 or something in LSU and covered punts and kickoffs, with not having Princely. So, which was not ideally what we want to do, and why I think Princely would have made such a difference in that game, just because of now Perkins is fresher in it too. So he's done an amazing job. The guys still cover kicks and have 4 sacks, I think, he's just like in high school when we went and watched him play. He could play like every play on offense and defense. He's just really amazing how he's wired inside.
I realize TV pays the bills, but coaching and from a coaching and playing standpoint, did the numerous first half and lengthy TV timeouts, are they disruptive to flow from a playing and coaching standpoint?
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, so I don't think much about it when we don't have any control. It does feel like, man, like you get some momentum or whatever's going on, and then, here we are sitting here forever. So it is what it is. Like you said, they pay the bills, and so can't control it.
Anything else for Coach?